This is gonna make a lot of my PlayStation gang mad, man, but I gotta keep it all the way funky when it comes to PC. Whoo, what up, y'all? All right, so this video right here, man, I've been wanting to make ever since they announced the brand new PS5 Pro. Should you guys go PS5 Pro or should you guys finally get a PC? Let's discuss. All right, so there's been a whole lot of news. There's been some thoughts, some opinions, even some lies out there, y'all, and a bunch of other stuff circling around this brand new PS5 Pro, right? But one question people have been debating on with this new price being $700 is, should you guys spend your money and get a PC for gaming finally at this point? So in this video right here, man, I'm gonna be breaking down this topic, and hopefully by the end of this video, you're gonna have a clear picture on which side of the fence you want to land on. So instantly, man, when people heard that $700 price tag, right? People's minds just went straight to hell. Listen, if it's $700, I might as well just go ahead and get a PC at this point. And in some instances, I'm gonna be real with y'all, you will be right. But in a lot of instances, you're gonna be wrong. And let's go ahead and break this whole thing down. Now, I do want to go ahead and preface this video here by letting you guys know that I am someone who built their very own gaming PC, but at the same time, I'm still PSG, meaning I'm still PlayStation gang as well. Just keep that in mind. I have a full spectrum and understanding of both sides of the fences here. So just keep that in mind throughout this video. Now, when it comes to the price, right? Because I feel like we might as well just start here and just get this out of the way early, because for a lot of people, this is going to be the main deciding factor in whether you guys are going to go PS5 Pro or if you guys are gonna go PC for your gaming needs. And for me to be able to answer that, right, I think this honestly comes down to a couple different key factors, right? First off, $700 to be able to game, is it expensive? Well, I'm gonna be real, y'all, that is a very objective question, man. But if you're asking me personally, right, I would say based on the latest news and everything that has come out in regards to the specs as well as the graphics of the PS5 Pro and everything that you guys are getting, because you can see right up here on the screen, they did a side-by-side comparison of the PS5 Pro to a 4090 using that Hogwarts game. And man, listen, y'all, it's got my attention, making this whole PS5 Pro to PC thing a tough decision. And it honestly making that $700 in comparison to a PC not looking so bad. And don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna be breaking down when it comes to graphics of both of these machines here in this video right here, so just keep watching. But with the PS5 Pro, right, you're also getting a considerable amount of performance boost and CPU optimization as well, which is a huge W for the PS5 Pro on many levels. Now, one thing you need to understand when it comes to PC gaming, if you guys are building out a PC like this right here, you are gonna blow way past that $700, in my personal opinion, from my experience, if you're trying to get decent to respectable graphics. If anyone is telling you guys any different, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't waste your time, man. PC gaming is not just something you just wake up one day and go, you know what? I feel like draining my wallet today and building a gaming PC. PC building, y'all, takes planning, it takes time, as well as it takes money, man. Let's just say, y'all, $700 won't get you very far, especially if you are a graphics snob like I am, because I feel like graphics as well as high performance is the reason you would even consider a gaming PC in the first place. Because think about it, y'all, a graphics card, right, when it comes to something like a 4070, right, from NVIDIA, and there's a reason why I'm personally using a 47, which we're gonna talk about that later here in this video, will run you around $550 by itself. Then when you guys buy a CPU, which if you guys go something like an i7, which I personally wouldn't go any lower than an i7, or an AMD Ryzen 9 7900X, that's going to run you somewhere around $380 for the newer gen, which just those two components right there alone push you at $930, and that's before tax. And that's not factoring in the casing like you guys are seeing right here, the fans, the motherboards, the AIO cooler, power supply, RAM, storage, and all this other stuff that goes into building out something like this. This easily can push a gaming PC into the 2,000 plus price point, and that's not factoring in your keyboard, your mouse, or even a gaming controller. Whereas when it comes to something like the PS5 Pro, you're getting all of those components and the gaming controller for $700 and well under that $1,000 price point. So for me, when it comes to price, I still think if you guys are a casual gamer, the PS5 Pro is still way more favorable to get over something like a gaming PC due to the price point and just the barrier of entry. But then again, let's say you guys are somebody out there, man, you're like, well, see, kid, I want something that's a little bit more than what the PS5 Pro can be able to give me and offer when it comes to graphics perspective, as well as performance-wise. Then I think at that point, you might be the type of person that now needs to start venturing into PC and just kind of looking at what that's going to look like, especially if you guys play competitively and especially if you guys have the money, you got the ducats, you got the shillings to shell out for PC gaming. Now, if you guys don't know and you're new here, man, I'm a PS5 gamer to the core and in my soul, man, and I will forever be. But I recently here, as you guys can see, right up here on the table, I built my first ever gaming PC. And if you want to watch that video, you can check it out right up here, as well as I'll have it right down in the description section below for you guys to check out right after this video. Next thing, man, let's go ahead and just talk about size comparisons, which I think is probably one of the most noticeable things you're gonna notice about both of these systems. Now, the PS5 here comes in two different versions at the time of this video. Comes in the OG PS5 version here, which you all know is the much bigger console. Then you got the PS5 Slim here, which is a much smaller version. And then you also got the upcoming PS5 Pro, which is literally the same height as the OG PS5 and then the width of the Slim here design that you guys are seeing right here. Then if we switch on over to here, then we got our gaming PC, man. Now these can come in various amounts of different sizes. You can build them in a few different sizes. You got your mini tower, you got your micro tower, you got your mid tower, which is what this is right here. And then you also have your full size tower, which is even bigger than this bad boy right here. Now, I would say the two most popular sizes are going to be your mid to full size towers when it comes to PC cases. So when you factor in owning a gaming PC here over something like a PS5 Pro and vice versa, you have to go ahead and consider making sure that first off, that you even got the space in your setup to be able to put something like a PC over something like a PS5 Pro. This is why, in my opinion, when it comes to size, although the OG PS5 here was on the larger side in comparison to something like an Xbox Series X, it is still, and I mean still, way smaller than something like a PC build and can fit way more discreetly in entertainment consoles like I have here right behind me, as well as desk setups that I have right behind the camera that you guys have seen on my live streams, which to me still makes the PS5 more favorable from a size perspective over a gaming PC if you guys are limited on space within your setup or within your home. Now, the next thing you guys should know is when it comes to the look and design, so let's talk about that. Now, to me, this is gonna make a lot of my PlayStation gang mad, man, but I gotta keep it all the way funky. When it comes to PC, they win this in this category hands down, and I'm telling you right now, it's not even freaking close because of the amount of customizations that you can do to your PC that just makes PC have an unlimited amount of ways that you can sauce this bad boy up over something like a PS5 Pro. And I mean, listen, y'all, it's not even freaking close in this category. For example, hold on real quick. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. For example, y'all, I got this bad boy right here from a company called Trikes. I cannot wait to show you what's in this box right here, y'all. Man, when I drop this update to my gaming PC here, I'm telling y'all, man, it is about to make this bad boy look even more insanely good. I just can't wait to show y'all that. But I said that, man, because when it comes to customizing the look of a PS5, you're pretty much only limited to changing out the faceplates like you guys see right here, or maybe changing out the lights or changing out like this center strip that you guys see that I have on my PS5. But on PC, man, like you can, I mean, like I said, the sky's the limit, man. Like you can customize the color of the build, whether you guys want an all white build like this one here, or if you want an all blacked out build, which I can't front. One of these days, I do plan on building out an all blacked out PC with the whole copper look, but it's gonna be dope. Now, you can also change the RGB colors on the fans. You can change the color of the GPU. You can change the color on the GPU as far as the RGB colors. And even the screens on the AIO cooler, man, that attaches to the motherboard CPU, or maybe just paint the glass in general and just change it to whatever you guys want. Or you can put a custom wrap on it or something like that and just make it even dope. Or you can be like me and add a Funko Pop right there inside the case. All of these things, man, to me makes the PC here more favorable from a design and look perspective over something like the PS5. Like, listen, sorry to my PS5 piece, but you know it's true, and I gotta keep it funky here, man. Just look at this thing, y'all. Like, it's dope as hell. Now, the next thing we gotta discuss, which I think next to the price, this is probably gonna be the main, and I mean the main deciding factor, and that is graphics. Now, when we talk graphics, right, even with the PS5 Pro, it still will not be able to achieve the highest level of graphics that you guys can achieve out of a PC with NVIDIA's like 4080 or 4090 graphics cards, along with the frame rates. But you also have to factor in price into that same conversation because, for example, I have a 4080 Super that's right here that you guys are seeing in this video that gives me a solid graphical performance, especially when I'm playing that Black Myth Wukong, which shout out to all my live stream crew, man. Y'all saw me beat that game last night, so it was epic. But yeah, it looks crazy good. But the graphics card right here cost around $1,300, and you're talking about a 4090, we're talking $1,600, and that's just the graphics card alone. Now, I'm not saying you have to get those level graphics cards because one thing that PS5 is being compared to is actually something more comparable to a 4070 since the news broke out that the PS5 Pro will be getting RDNA 4 or a piece of that from AMD, that it will be the only device this year to include RDNA 4, which is rumored to not even release for the rest of their lineup in 2024 until 2025. So the fact that we are getting something similar and close to a 4070 in comparison in graphics card with unreleased features in it like RDNA 4 and AI upscaling that can literally rival NVIDIA's graphics card, to me, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, that is a solid freaking win. Now, the 4070 is about $550. Again, that is just for the graphics card alone. So that only leaves us with about $150 to play with to build out a PS5 Pro. So, you know what I mean? Like, is this starting to make sense as in the value of what the PS5 Pro can offer and what you're actually getting versus spending it on something like a gaming PC? And listen, I'm not here to try to knock, you know, your dreams of being on a gaming PC because I absolutely freaking love gaming on my PC here, man. It's so smooth, it's butter, it looks good, like it's the whole freaking package. But I'm here to just give you guys both sides before making that final decision. Now, another thing to consider, man, if you guys are wanting to go one way over the other, is the beauty of PC is you have the option to upgrade over time. And to me, man, this is a huge advantage over the PS5 Pro. With the PS5 Pro, man, you're pretty much stuck with the same external and internal hardware that you guys bought on day one, and that's freaking it. Now, when it comes to PC here, even if you bought the graphics card that is lesser than something like the 4070, like a 30 series graphics card, because it is cheaper, which is fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the beauty is you can always upgrade it to be better over time when you guys feel, you know, maybe you want to step up your graphical performance, or maybe you want to step up your, you know, your CPU performance, or whatever it is, you can upgrade that over time. Now, when it comes to the PS5 Pro, to be honest and simple, you just can't. So I think it's important to really understand that. But overall, for me, when it comes to the graphics, I would say yes. PC here will yield you better graphics over time without the need of AI upscaling, because you're getting raw, true 4K, whatever graphics you want, you're getting that and natively on this PC. But the question is, are you guys willing to shell out that kind of money for you guys to be able to see those kind of graphics? And are you a graphics snob like myself? And for me, PC gives me what I want more in this category than it does over something like the PlayStation in this moment. But this is, again, before me actually trying out the PS5 Pro, because this whole thing could honestly change once I actually get it here in the house. So just wait and see my review. So make sure you guys come back to check out my review. Now, the last part I want to touch on here is accessory, or better yet, things that you guys are going to need. And I plan on actually doing a more detailed video around this leading up to the PS5 Pro's pre-order, because I don't want you guys getting the PS5 Pro and then you find out, man, I'm not even fully utilizing all the features on here because I don't have certain accessories or just things that you guys need. So be on the lookout for that video to drop. Now, when it comes to the PS5 Pro, right, to play mainly, all you pretty much are going to need is the controller that it comes with. But when it comes to PC here, you are going to need to buy Windows software. You're going to need to buy a mouse. You're going to need to buy a keyboard. And if you guys want to be on controller and you want to be a controller gamer on PC like I am, you're also going to need a freaking controller. All of this is separate outside of the cost that you've already put into all of the PC components. Again, I'm not trying to pick which side for you, man, but I do want you guys to have a full understanding versus just hearing people just blurt out, oh, at that price point of $700, you should just be going PC. Listen, I somewhat disagree with that statement, man. And believe me, I'm all for people experiencing gaming on a PC as it is definitely, and I mean definitely, one of my favorite things that I've really picked up this year in 2024, and I feel like I want you guys to experience that as well. I just want to make sure your expectations are set and not just glossed over like it's just an easy task to take on when it comes to switching from PS5 to a PC versus like something on the PS5 Pro where you just take it out of the box, plug it into a wall outlet, connect your Wi-Fi up, and connect the included controller. Although I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like they should have gave us the Pro controller with this Pro console. I still will never understand that. PlayStation, make it make sense. That's a whole different story for another video. And literally, you just turn it on, man, and start gaming right away. Now, one obstacle I have to throw in there, and that is the detachable hard drive. If you are a physical disc PS5 Pro gamer versus going digital like I did, then you will have to fork up an additional $80 to get the disc drive, which I still say should have included that in the packaging, man, with this whole PS5 Pro. Again, another move that they did that just didn't make sense. But even then, man, it's $80 versus paying for a keyboard, a mouse, and a controller. And also, if you guys are on PC, again, this is something to factor. All of your games are digitally purchased. So if you want physical copies of your games, then honestly, the PS5 Pro is most likely going to be your only option. But overall, man, I hope this video here just provided more insight and just shed some light on if you guys should be buying and pre-ordering the brand new PS5 Pro, or if you guys should be using that $700 or whatever money that you guys have saved up to be able to start venturing into the PC side of things and just seeing what all the hype is about. I think honestly, when it comes down to it, man, it really depends on the pricing and just how much you guys are willing to spend on it. If you guys want to spend the extra money or just stay within your budget of a console, which is still a great gaming experience. I feel like the PS5 Pro will be for those people out there who are just casual gamers who want that ready-made for them systems out there where its primary focus is just gaming and that's it. They want the great quality 4K 60 gaming, even if it's using AI upscaling and it still looks good. They are just users where they might say to themselves, listen, PlayStation got all of the dope games. I'm not waiting for them to come on over to PC side. It looks good. I don't care if it's AI upscale. It still looks good. And if it looks good and performs good and I get to play my games, then it's not that deep, and honestly, man, who cares? They don't want to have to worry about driver updates and learning curve of gaming on a PC and all of that comes with that, because listen, when you're gaming on a PC, y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. From my personal experience, it's not just a plug and play system like a PS5 or a PS5 Pro will be. I'm telling you now, man, it is not a straight road. It's a lot of short turns around that path that you will have to overcome. But once you get it, I'm gonna be real with you, gaming on a PC is also an enjoyable experience too. But if you guys are a serious gamer, right, and you want all of the frame rates, you want all of the sauce, you want the highest true graphic performance, then I do feel like PC is probably gonna be what you're most happiest with. But like I said, I hope this video here helped you guys in some way make just an informed decision and that you got a whole lot of value out of this video. And if you did, go ahead and do me a favor, man, hit that like button for your boy. And let's go ahead and get this video, man, to 10,000 likes. And I appreciate you guys pulling up to my recent videos, man, because listen, y'all, man, hey, you know, you got your boy feeling good over here, man. I came front from all the support, man, especially with my live stream crew, man. You know who you guys are. Shout out to you, man. You guys are the real MVP who pull up to my streams literally every single day, Monday through Friday, man, starting at 6 p.m. And we're going to be going live tonight too, man. It's such a dope time doing those. So thank you guys for that, man. But other than that, man, let me know which one are you guys going with. Are you going PC, or you plan on sticking with the PS5 Pro, or just plan on sticking with what you guys already have, whether it's the OG PS5 or the PS5 Slim? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Happy gaming, squad. We out.